Welcome back to another episode of Budget Arena with me, yours truly, your host, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Today we're going to be playing the Orzhov Afterlife deck, which is, well, based around the whole mechanic of Orzhov. So most of our rares and mythics, we have a total of 14, not counting the Isolated Chapel because we get that for free already with the starter decks. We get one Vraska's Contempt courtesy of the code. So, whatever, when they were playing, they gave out a huge code where everyone got a free Vraska's Contempt, and on top of that, you get a Vraska's Contempt from, I believe, the Black-Red starter deck. So, it's a total of 14 things that are not given to us. And, pretty much, let's talk about those 4 cards, because those cards are huge enablers in this deck. We have these 4 right here, and they're all from Ravnica Allegiances. The first one up is going to be Tithe Taker, 2 mana. During your turn, spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast, and abilities your opponents activate cost 1 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. And of course, there's Afterlife 1. So this is very good for our game plan, because, you know, maybe we're trying to do something on our turn. We get paired up against a control deck or a deck that has a bunch of removal. Well, Vraska's Contempt is now 5. Mono Blue has like Trickster, Merfolk Trickster, which costs 3 to play. It even makes it so that the activated abilities that aren't mana abilities cost more, which is huge. So we can also make it so that adapt abilities cost more and stuff like that. So this card is just a lot of fun and gonna help us push like our opponent's game plan maybe a turn back. And of course, when it dies, it leaves behind a 1/1 spirit. Next in line, well, let's talk about things dying here. Next in line, Saffron Olive's favorite. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control or trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Creature tokens you control have Vigilance and Lifelink. So all of our spirits will be Vigilant and have Lifelink, and we get everything to trigger twice, which is huge for some of these Afterlife cards. We have the, the Ministrant or whatever, Mabobber. I keep forgetting the full name of it, but that card is sweet. Because, the Ministrant of Obligation, there we go. Because that's Afterlife 2 for 3 mana, and that means this would trigger twice, so we'd get 4 tokens. Teysa just would trigger everything twice, and that's beautiful, and that's what we want, because we're all about, well, life after death, I guess. Well, I know that's Golgari, but whatever. Orzhov is cooler. And then, of course, we have Ethereal Absolution, the other rare that we put some wild cards into. This card is, if you are familiar with Death, Curse of Death's Hold. That card was a 5 mana enchantment where you would enchant a certain player, their creatures get -1/-1. Well, that was already good in standard, but this version is 1 mana more, but it also pumps your creatures, and you could pay 4 mana to exile target card, any card from your opponent's graveyard. But if it was a creature, you would then get a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token. So, once again, just playing very well with your Teysa game plan, all this other stuff, and you kind of just get an army of 2/2s, which will eventually win. Very powerful effect, especially how it shuts down all the Explorer creatures, because as soon as they enter, they'll die. It's a static ability, so you'll have all of that. I cannot wait to see how this card does, because this is one of my favorite cards in the new set. It's just such a fun card, a powerful card. And of course, not only is the art gorgeous, but the card is oozing with value. You've heard me talk about it before, and you know it's going to make its appearance in this deck. It's Seraph of the Scales, 4 mana, flying, pay a white source, Seraph of the Scales gains Vigilance until end of turn, pay a black source, Seraph of the Scales gains Death Touch until end of turn with Afterlife 2. It was already sweet. It's a 4 mana, 4/3 flying that has 2 sweet abilities, but then on top of that, you give me Afterlife 2 at the cost of 4? Deal. I'm sold. Give me 4. I immediately want this in the deck. And it can be played in other decks like, any kind of Abzan deck, an Esper midrange deck, or a Mardu Angels deck. So this has got some applications throughout the field right now. So it's a sweet craft. You don't need a full 4, but I'm crafting 4 for this deck, and I think it's very sweet in this style. So once again, continuing with the Afterlife theme of the deck here. So let's see how the deck does in the arena. Good luck, Lunatic guys. Let's get ready to start off the new season. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Orzhov Guildgate. I feel like this deck seems fun. I've liked the idea of just, all the Afterlife cards, right? Afterlife is, one of my favorite abilities, but so far, we'll see how powerful it is, all in all. Tithe Taker. Play this. Hold down the fort. Make it so our opponent has to spend more mana on our turns to do things. So right now, if they had an opt, They can't do it. They have to pay 1 more for Spell Pierce. Only on our turn, though, which is good enough. Oh, nice. Never mind. I guess it dies anyways. Well, glad that we got that out of the way. You do have to be watchful of a Cry of the Carnarium, though. Cry of the Carnarium's kind of a blowout. Because it stops all of our Afterlife effects. Because none of our creatures die. They'll be exiled. Duress? Haha! Played around that by not having any targets. Easy. I love the design of these spirits, by the way. These new spirits are so sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and play Pitiless Pontiff. I'm kind of concerned about what... I don't want to commit more than what I've got on board. Because if they play something like a Cry of the Carnarium, it blows us out. But if they go Ritual of Soot, that's not a big deal, right? Because we could use Pitiless Pontiff to sacrifice the spirit token. God, this is such a gorgeous token. I'm in love. Oh, boy. Okay. Disinformation campaign. Huh. Interesting. So, with that resolving... I'll go ahead and pitch the Enforcer. Go ahead and pass it back. I wonder if we can get, like, what is an aristocraty effect that we don't have anything like a blood artist outside of, like, unless we go Mardu, but then Mardu is hard. Unfortunate, right? Like, can't do much about that. Go ahead and just play the Pitiless Pontiff now. This way we have an indestructible threat. Hopefully, if they're doing something like tapping out, then we get to potentially... Sure. This is unfortunate here if they get us to discard again. I need this other card in my hand pretty bad. Oh, that's a scary thought here. So if they discard our hand anyways, you know, like, I see no reason not to play this. Because all they need to do is, like, go Thought Erasure plus Disinformation Campaign. Problem solved. 2, 3... So right now we're at dealing 5. See what happens here. They tap out. Yeah, that's fine. The reason why I didn't play the Anthem effect is because I know that they could kill it. If they could counter it. But now, the thing here is, if I get to resolve this Ethereal Absolution, it's hard for Dimir to deal with enchantments unless they go Dispersal. So I'm hoping that they don't have a Dispersal this turn. And then I get to hold this. Ah, darn it, they do. Unfortunate. Oh, wow. Huh. It's pretty good. GG's. Leon Bag 93. Good luck. Now, with the release of Resident Evil 2, and playing it again, all I can think of when I see Leon is just... It's the one from Resident Evil. One of my favorite gaming franchise. I'll keep this. This is cool. That was a pretty good top deck last game. I don't want to lie to you there, YouTube. Better lucky than good, I guess. Tide Taker's not really going to do a lot here. They don't have many abilities, many spells they're casting. So, I guess we play something like Orzhov Enforcer. For starters, it doesn't die to the Hunted Witness. Plus, I can block Sky March or Aspirant one way or the other. History here, any of that could be problematic. I mean, that's fine. Huh. If I say no blocks to this, I get to play Pontiff. Pontiff can block any one of these, sack the Enforcer, which is kind of the same as what it's doing now. It's fine. That's fine. So we both leave behind a token. Maybe we can get the opponent here to block in a certain way. Like, I could play Pontiff to hold up board, or I could maybe bait the opponent into swinging, blocking, and then just removing the Banalish Marshal. Because the thing is, I guess all they have to do is just immediately... Conclave Tribunal my my Pontiff, and then I'm in trouble again. This is okay. That is not as great for me, but it's still something. Do I even want to block that? No, I don't want to block that. Because I can just play Pontiff. Pontiff can then just pump itself up. See if I can get a little more value out of all of this. Take the 2 from the Sky Marcher Aspirant. Alright, so these are 4/4s. Not the end of the world. We draw a land, we're live again. Oh, that's also good. If I do that, they have a free attack. So I guess I'll go ahead and no attacks. No attacks. Or we play it. No, we can play we could play Tithe Taker, actually. Play Tithe Taker. This way we still have another blocker in case our Pontiff gets taken. Desperately need one more land, though. The Seraph of the Scales would be huge right now. Pass back to the opponent. Johnny's Welcome. Gonna be a little harsh on us here, but luckily we can just deal with threats in a Johnny's Pride Mate. Perfect. Block. 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 Before damage, though, that's when we're gonna do everything. Sacrifice the Spirit to give Pitiless Pontiff, Death Touch, and Indestructible. Tithe Taker will trade with the Sky Marcher Aspirant, but still leave us behind a Spirit. Alright. Oligarch, sure. Let's chip in for one. Let's start the 22 turn clock. Alright. No land still, huh? You know what? At this point, we just play the Orzhov Enforcer. Play Mentor of the Meek eventually. Just get in there for another 1 damage. I mean, after a certain point, I may just start swinging in with Imperial's Oligarch and Orzhov Enforcer just to get more damage in. Because then the Flyers will come out. The Flyers will do damage. We can block this for quite some time. These all trade for the same thing, which is this Pontiff. There we go. So now we have Seraph of the Scales on the board. We have the Orzhov Enforcer, so I'm not too concerned about something like, you know, them swinging in and whatnot right now. We'll just keep pinging in for 1. You know, I could have probably attacked with Pontiff. Get a little more damage in. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and play the Mentor of the Meek here. Not too concerned about this attack either. Is that a settle from the opponent? Oh, brutal. Alright, so we get 2 angel tokens. Or two more 1/1s. I'll pay 1 to draw. I'll pay 1 to draw for sure. It's fine. So all I need to do is make sure that I can chump the 4/3s. Healer's Hawk, sure. Another 2 life. Yep. Orzhov Enforcer is going to just sit in front of the Pride Mate if it swings in. I'll trade these. All right. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I will attack with the Pontiff. We're close to getting our board to be way better and more powerful than our opponent, so we're close. I'm going to go ahead and play another Seraph. This game's about locked up as soon as we land the Ethereal Absolution, though. We can grind with them because we can just keep leaving behind dinky 1/1s. I love it. Alright, so we go in the air now. Oh, I guess we could... No, we didn't have lethal. We didn't have lethal. We did not have lethal. We will next turn, but... Oh, that's GG's. Oh, Teysa? Okay, at least I want to play Teysa before we do anything. There we go. Good game. Haven't drawn Teysa yet. I've been wanting to play Teysa pretty bad. GG's. Saged MTG. Good luck, opponent. Oh, yeah, you know, we have an Orzhov Enforcer. We have 2 Seraphs, you know, an Ethereal Absolution. Okay. We can hang. We could potentially hang. Alright, we can hang with this. This is cool. You know, they don't have an aggressive start, neither do we, but, you know, maybe we have a shot here. Wait, what do you have, Fatal Push or something? Why are you targeting my Orzhov Enforcer? If it's time for the fungal infection, then I am not ready. I am not ready. My mind, my soul is not ready for the fungal infection. Oh, it actually is! It actually is the fungal infection, though, which I am not ready for. Sure, I'll attack for 1. It's a free attack. It's a free attack. If they block with it, that's okay. Oh! Nani? Nani? Okay, that's fine. I'll trade. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. So now we have one in the air, which they can fungal infection, unfortunately, but that's the life we live now. Okay, we need 3 lands. Just rip 3 lands, and then we could stop a lot of things here. I'll sacrifice the spirit. This way they don't get the token, and I get indestructible in Death Touch. Yeah, boy! I just need Ethereal Absolution. We just Ethereal Absolution our opponent. No Saprolings for you. Oh. No, GG. Mercantilist. I think that's how you would say your name. Good luck, opponent. Mulligan. Ooh. RNGesus is not with us on these ones. It's okay. I mean, we're waiting for them to figure out if they're going to mulligan or not. Which we will definitely be mulliganing. Oh, boy. Yeah. Greedy Keep? Yeah, okay. YouTube can roast me about this later, but I'm not mulling to 4, right? I have 2 lands. Just gotta hope one of them, like this next draw is a white source. This next one will be the white source, okay? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Relax, relax. We got this. No concerns over here. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Okay, I'm totally worried though. Ah, punished. So punished. So punished. They should just change Shuffler's name to the Punisher, dude. Super punishing me right now. Good oh. Sweet Gashoth, am I in trouble? I've been using Gashoth as a replacement word, and it's been paying off. I love it, by the way. Holy Gashoth. Your move, opponent. Seems like they're on black-red burn, which means that I, too, will be feeling the burn. Holy Gashoth. Alright. That's right, YouTube. That's going to be our new word. We're just going to use Gashoth. Wait, Gashoth like the 7-6 dinosaur? Yeah, boy. Oh, block. You did want to block. Alright, fine. So now I can threaten an attack, right? And, you know, sacrifice so they may not block the Pontiff. Hopefully they don't. They have to double burn the Pontiff, which I'm A-okay with. See, we drew the white source. We're okay. Now we just need a 4th land. Oh, no. That's just the casual deal 5 damage, gain 3. Okay. Seems reasonable. Come on. Don't block. Or you can block the Pontiff, but nothing else. Alright. The sadness here would be if they go Shock Pontiff and then Lava Coil Seraph, and then I'm just like, well, today's a dark day. Oh boy. Opponent, what you got for me? Alright, so they're shocking me reasonably, because that's 4 damage. 1 mana, deal 4. Feels good. Feels good. Well, to them. It doesn't feel great for me. I don't want to lie to you, YouTube. I don't think we're winning this one. I just don't see us winning this one. Like, they have to have 5 lands in hand and 4 more lands off the top. Or I have to be able to outrace them. And I don't think we're really racing here. Doesn't feel like it. Oh, opponent. What are you thinking about? How you want to kill me? The opponent's taking on which way they want to kill me. They have 5 different ways to kill me. Or there could be like, oh, I'm counting lethal, and if that's the situation they're in, then I'm concerned for sure. How much life are you at? Oh, okay, well. Send the team in. Block the oligarch. Maybe. Oh boy. Or permanence controller. Do I get anything if I sacrifice that? Do I not take one? That's the $1 million question. Guess we're gonna find out right now. Afterlife 1. Let's go. Nice. I'll play Tithe Taker to make it so that they can't freely just play spells on my turn. That's pretty important because I can't afford to take any more damage. So I play Tithe Taker here. Makes so they spend more mana to deal with things. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll go to 4. It's fine. I mean, what are the odds they have another way to deal damage to me? Not likely, right? Pretty low. Oh, darn it. They had it. I can't believe it. They had it. GG's, opponent. I will take my lumps. Thank you. May I have another? Well, yeah, we definitely weren't winning that last one. So, hopefully, Ashadost, you are not doing the same game plan. At least we didn't have to mulligan into Oblivion this time either. Okay. We actually have Teysa in hand. And Teysa's gas. Like, I love Teysa, so. Represent the mono black here. Oh, no. Well, good news. I'm going to go ahead and play Imperious Oligarch. Ollie G. Ollie G. Alright. See if we can get in with some damage here. We win this race, right? 2-1. It's fine. Opponent cast costs 1 more on their turn. Okay. So, no surprises here, right? If you have... Okay, spells, right? Opponent casts 6. So, everything's a spell. This includes their Merfolk Mistbinder or Trickster. If we can get like 1 million Tithe Takers against them, that'd be perfect. Oh, man. Okay, now they can Trickster us. Let's go ahead and try to play Teysa. Teysa Karlov. I mean, Tithe Taker kind of makes it so that their Wizard's Retorts cost just normal price, which I'm A-okay with. Also, watching my opponent opt for 2. That's where I want to be, right? Ooh, nice. If we lose, like, you know, the Oligarch, that's fine. I'm trying to get more threats on the board anyways, and that kind of totally helps the game plan. And we win this race if they don't do something soon. I can't swing with Tithe Taker, because as long as we do Tithe Taker, everything costs 1 more. If we can draw an additional Tithe Taker, that would be fire. Like, just imagine like 1,000,000 Tithe Takers against mono blue. Okay, not 1,000,000, but like 4. Like, this would cost 4 to activate. I'm gonna swing with everyone but Tithe Taker. Come on. Okay. Too much open mana from the opponent, but it's fine. I'll just go ahead and play Imperious Oligarch again. Force them into a spot where if they use a counterspell, that's fine, right? Like, I mean, that's why I didn't play the Seraph. I knew the Seraph might like get countered because they haven't played anything yet. We want to just keep gumming up the board here. So we take 5, we go down to 10. We swing in with 5, they're down to 7. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and send in the Enforcer team and everything else too. Trickster coming in here would cost them 3, so then I could be able to resolve my Angel if I wanted to. They can't go double Trickster. They can only do 1. I guess it could lose Death Touch, right? Right, yeah, it loses Death Touch. We don't get anything. It's just a 1/2. Alright, so I know now that I have Seraph of the Scales. Alright. They're down to 8. Next turn we just play Tithe Taker again, right? And now we have Seraph of the Scales triggering twice? An additional time? So that would then mean I'd get a total of 4 tokens. Gas. Pure gas, dude. Oh my gosh. Block. Trickster dunks me, but I still get to block. It's still a 4/3. Give it Death Touch. Okay, that's fine. So no damage is taken. That's a-okay with me. Huh. See if I could do this. I'll go ahead and send in the Tithe Taker. Still send in the Tithe Taker. Okay. They take 4 on this one? I don't mind that. I mean, I wish this was an untapped mana, because then could have done a little bit more. If that's a counter spell, we get super wrecked, but I think we just play it anyways. We still play it anyways. There's no way we don't play the Seraph. Seraph's gonna do some serious work here. Oh boy. Just need to close out this last bit of damage here. We've just wanted something to die for the longest time. We just can't get anything with Afterlife to work or to trigger. They keep being efficient with the tricksters, huh? It's a tricky play there. Yeah, sure, I'll send in the team here. Or I'll send it... Yep, there's Trickster. Sure. Okay. I mean, if they block the Seraph with the Tempest Shin, it still dies. So I'm okay with that. They spent 4 mana to activate to use Trickster. That I'm also okay with. I would have probably... If I'm not going to kill the Seraph, probably would have blocked that differently, personally. But now we get Afterlife ×2, and they have lifelink, and I like that. I guess I forgot I could have just killed him a turn sooner, yeah? Nice! GG's. Good luck, Welk. Do I have faith that I draw the white source, chat? Or not chat, YouTube. Yeah, let's run this. Let's try this. I believe. I'm greedy. Alright, whatever. You can say what you will, YouTube. I know. We got this. We'll be fine. We'll draw white source. Oh no! It's mono red. The boogeyman's arrived. Boom. Problem solved. Easy. I'm gonna go ahead and play Imperious Oligarch first. Feel like that's just a better card to have right now on the board. Alright, Oligarch, are you gonna get Lava Coiled? There's no way this gets Lava Coiled. Next turn we go Ministrant of Obligation. See if and then we hit land number 4. If I can draw one more land, this would be perfect. This would be perfect. Oh, man. I don't, am I going to block that? Yeah, probably not. It's okay. Okay, sure. You have a little friend here. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and attack with this first. Let's get some more damage in, and then we get. Let me think. We hopefully get to have a taste of Karlov, but we need maybe I could have taken that chance to block the Firebrand, so then they couldn't ping my taste of Karlov. Oh, whoa, calm down. Okay. The Pain Whirler has arrived, huh? Okay, that's fine. I will block the Lava Runner, though. Actually, am I gonna block the Lava Runner? I want 2 tokens, though. 2 tokens would be sweet. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit back. No blocking with Teysa. Teysa's just gonna have to eat a ton of burn. Alright, so they Lightning Strike, triggering my Teysa ability twice, getting double the Afterlife. They both have Lifelink, Vigilance, and Flying. So we know they can't Chain Whirler me right now. Oh boy. These are some meatballs right now. Sure, block a token. Block with a token. Don't get any life off of it, but still got to block. So we gain 1 off that. Let's go Pitiless Pontiff. So we got even more action here. More action from the board. Let's go. Our tokens have Vigilance. Remember that. So it's not a big deal. Light up the stage. That's misery. Well, I will be blocking with the token. I promise you that. We need 2 lands. 2 lands here. YouTube. 2 lands gets us to the Ethereal Absolution. Let's go ahead and play Ministrant of Obligation. Let's just get in for more damage. Let's get in for more damage. Leave back the Pitiless Pontiff. Chain Whirler here does some big plays for us, so... Sacrifice the token, thus giving me Indestructible and Death Touch. Alright, Tithe Taker and Obligation die, so we get a lot of tokens. I think we get 6 big ones. 6 big ones. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, man. Oh, yes. 6 big ones. Don't mind if I do. Pitiless Pontiff, dude. Just dunking right now. Just ridiculously dunking. Okay. That'll be our turn then. I'll take the 4. 100% take the 4. Alright. Only the tokens will be attacking. Which just gained me back 6 life. Can't complain about that. Oh my gosh. One more land. One more land. Let's go. Yeah, dude. Nice. Socia 02. Good luck. Let's battle. I'll keep this. Got some plays here. We have a 2, 3, and a 4. That's a good curve. We just need a 4th land. Oh, boy. Dude, I need to figure out... Okay, so this is a sweet curve. Just, honestly, 4th land? 4th land, call it a day. They probably think I'm, like, a Vampires deck. And then they will find out... We're all about the Afterlife. Once again. I didn't choose the Afterlife. The Afterlife chose me. Let's go ahead and play Orzhov Enforcer. Tithe Taker is something I want to play on a different turn. On a way different turn. Like, I would play it on turn 3 to try to resolve a turn 4 Seraph. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and attack first. Okay, punch in. Bam! Alright, we're gonna go with Minister of Obligation, or Ministrant of Obligation. Okay. So, Deafening Clarion, not huge. Like, they would have to spend 2 Deafening Clarions, right, to clear off my board. Let's go ahead and swing in, see what we've got. I'll go ahead and play Tithe Taker. This will make it so that when they try to do stuff on our turn, they have to do more. And on top of that, if they board wipe now, we get some sweet tokens. I don't want to commit too much more. I want them to Clarion first. I'm gonna go ahead and just kill the cleric, or I mean, kill the whatchamacallit, the Drake. Get in there for a total of 5. If they kill all my board right now, it would leave behind 4 power, which I'm a-okay with. Teferi. To father.
Trust me.
Alrighty.
You'll thank me later.
Okay, so we get to kill a Teferi here. I know they can't use a counterspell. A counterspell here would only be negate. That's their only option. That, quench, stuff like that. They don't have any shocks, and they would need shock. Sealed Away also would not be castable here in this spot. Let me see. I'll go ahead and play an Oligarch. So they could go Deafening Clarion plus expansion. That would be 2 separate instances of it. That would be good here. But now I'm not going to commit too much, right? I only need this. This is 2, 4, 6, 7. That's a 2-turn clock. While potentially leaving behind 2, 4, 5 power. Alright. Opponent has decided to play the Ms. Meister. I gotta kill the Niv Meister. The Niv Maestro. I'm assuming it takes down Tithe Taker. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Well, because they shocked last turn, that was like giving me a chance to... So now they board wipe, and that's only 3 power behind, though. That puts them down to 4. Cleansing Nova, sure. Okay. Wish we had 2 more lands. They would have died a long time ago, but we don't. So we're going to go ahead and play Seraph of the Scales here. Wow, all this Afterlife, you know what I mean? The Afterlife, I never chose the Afterlife. The Afterlife chose me, once again. Like, if they board Clear again, which, by the way, they probably have to tuck one of these, probably my Angel. Because if they go up to 3, I can give my Angel Vigilance and avoid... Yeah, I'm going to just give the Angel Vigilance. I'm going face. Yeah, there you go. I'm not ready for this quite yet. Okay. So 1 at Teferi, 2 at them. I don't believe they have a shock. I'm going to play another Seraph of the Scales. We draw a land here. Oh, yeah, any board clear they have to go double Deafening Clarion here. It's double Deafening Clarion. Ixalan's Binding. Rude. Super rude. Okay. Let me get that land. Let me get that 6th land untapped. Bam! Come on, boy! Oh, boy. Yeah! Sweet. Wow, what a fiery hot finish for this deck. You know, we went 6-1 with this. It's a lot of fun. You know, I threw the Mentor of the Meek in there, by the way. Also, I forgot to mention this at the intro of the video, but that is another rare, but letting you all know that you also get that for free in the starter deck. But yeah, which, by the way, Mentor of the Meek, sweet card, good way to draw cards. Maybe we add another, or maybe we just don't play anymore at all, and we just try to get more removal, like Vraska's Contempt, but who knows. Right now, the whole deck, though, it ran hot. It did what I wanted to do. Maybe the numbers aren't like certain, like the numbers by no means are perfect, right? Like obviously you can still tweak this deck, but for what it is, the deck was a lot of fun. Pitiless Pontiff proved to be a bigger threat and a problem than you know, a lot of people thought it would be. And of course, there are the scales in the games that we had it, like in the matchup against Jeskai. You know they were itching for that board wipe, so we just hold back our Afterlife threats, because Jeskai and decks that are using just those damage-based or destroy-based removal effects that aren't exiling. Cry of the Carnarium's another thing, but things like Kaya's Wrath, you know, Cleansing Nova, Deafening Clarion, Dude, this Afterlife thing is a huge issue for them, especially when you chip down their health, nickel and dime them for some time. Tide Taker making absorb a 4-mana spell, stuff like that. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. And especially we actually did get paired against Mono Blue, where you saw Tide Taker push everything back a turn for them, and which proved to be fatal for them in the end. Overall, the deck it performed well. Ethereal Absolution, when we landed it was hard to lose. It was really hard to lose. I don't know. Can't imagine us losing with Ethereal Absolution on board when all of our 1/1s become 2/2s, and especially if Tace is on board to make sure that we get the Vigilance and Lifelink, like you watched in the red deck matchup. So, take this for a spin if you'd like. It's a fairly cheap deck. Especially if on Arena it's all the same. It's the same amount of wild cards. Obviously, there's other things, but if you're specifically an Orzhov like a devoted Orzhov mage, I think maybe there's something here for you with Afterlife. And Orzhov Enforcer being Death Touch was like removal. It sat back, it walled off big of Johnny's Pridemates. So, deck was a lot of fun. Probably could use, like, if budget weren't a problem, I would probably look into adding red for Judith. Because then we'd have some really powerful 3-drops there. But other than that, thank you guys so much for coming back and hanging with me and watching this video. It's been an honor making all those tokens and smashing the face with it. And, of course, using Teysa. I've been enjoying using Teysa. And, of course, Ethereal Absolution, still one of my favorite cards in the set. Definitely was happy to have it in this deck. Thanks for coming back. And, let me know what you think in the comment section. What you'd like to see maybe get budget-ified, if you would. Or what you'd like to see get played. And thank you so much for being here. And if you like the videos that we make here at MTG Goldfish, make sure you leave likes, comments, hit that sub button, and of course, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when MTG Goldfish puts up a new video. Other than that, it is I, your host, yours truly, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger, signing out. See you guys later.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.